streaming again this time. Hopefully it fucking works. Because last time I streamed all of Nails of the Surfy, and it didn't fucking work. Only the first 10 minutes was there, and that is very sad, and I'm sad. But I think Chuva and Kaz are gonna play. So Kaz at least is like a boomer to me, because he was playing before I was really getting involved in RBY, which is like SPL 12. He played in a few SPLs himself and got a second in the first invitational. He lost to Amaranth in the grand finals, and I think he like had some pretty like solid Pokemon Perfect results too. And then Chuva is one of the best like RBYers on the planet right now. Like this dude's just absolutely absurd. Like he's so good. Like he went 8-3 in his debut SPL. Like the runners picked RBY in semifinals tiebreaker with him playing. Like they had that much faith in him. So I am like super excited for this game. Not only to like see Chuva again playing and like full effort, but also to see like how Kaz plays. Like seeing like the older players, like I'm doing air quotes right now, come back is always super exciting. But they should play any minute, so it'll be quite epic. I am excited, but I am very sad that my stream for Nail Surfy is gone to time, because that was that was like an absurdly good set. Like Chuva, so also like Chuva's been dominating like this ladder in the circuit lately. Like he won the winter seasonal this year, top 4 circuit last year. He's also top 4 both seasonals last year. Right now he's in Cup quarterfinals, I believe. He probably did well in whatever. I think he got yeah, like he's just absurdly good at everything. Kaz, all time in SPL, he's 9-8, which is pretty impressive. He was 5-2 in Invitational 1 in play last year. He won 2 Pokemon Perfect Master Tours and was 23 overall. So it would be pretty exciting. Like for Nail Surfy, I gave like some nice background on their playstyles and stuff, but I don't have any for these players. There's a no data on Kaz that is relevant. Like I do not think he's played seriously in a few years, but Chuva has a ton for sure. I hope this stream actually works. That would be. I will actually be in tears if this does not work, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll just cry. I think what might have happened is like I opened up Twitch on my phone to see if it was actually working, and then I might have like clicked end or something. But like when I checked on OBS, it said I was streaming the whole time, so I don't know what the fuck the matter was with it. But never lucky. We'll survive. Okay, let's go. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Oh, I opened the link. No. We're all set. Alright, let's go. Play! Let's go, man. Let's go. Like the nails surfing set that just happened was like extraordinarily good. Like those are like 2 of the best players. Like Surfy right now and Nails probably of all time. So and that was just like a banger set. Like even though Nails hasn't played since SPL, he was really, really good. So I'm pretty excited for this one too. Like just seeing how Kaz comes out. Like he could like alright, nope, that's Gen 8 RU. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for alright, there we go. Actual Pokemon. So we have like Zamstarmie, so we have like a 2 T-Wave leads. So like a bunch of different things can happen. Like we switch to an Executor. Chupa's just gonna click Ice Beam, so he gets the turn right. Like Ice Beam is good to freeze fish on like a Chansey that's likely to come in, or hits the Executor and he gets the freeze immediately. So Chupa's up that is a huge, like, Chuva's up immediately, like a whole Pokemon basically, because now only he gets to sleep here too, and he's about to go up 6-4, especially if he hits immediately. Yeah, so Chuva's up 6-4. So definitely in like an extraordinarily commanding position right away. He gets the Snorlax in, and now he just goes to town. Like, so Cloyster comes in, so Kaz is running Zam, Cloyster, Egg, but the Cloyster's already paralyzed, so I'm not sure it's gonna do really like if Chuba's Snorlax Hyper Beam, like it could really power through the Cloyster for sure. So that would be less than stellar. But Kaz is just trying to burn sleep turns, which I don't think is too great, because now the Snorlax gets another slam. Crits the Cloyster, it's in Hyper Beam range now. Like, if Chuba Hyper Beams this, like, the game probably is, like, legitimately over. Like, it's just over. But he's not going to do that. He's going to play it safer. Maybe he doesn't have it, or there's really no need to risk. Like, he's in such a commanding position. He goes back to his Starmie. And so now he gets the pressure, like, anything that comes in with, like, a Psychic or yeah. So, like, Cass can just let his. I guess his plan is hopefully he wakes up Alakazam, and then on Executor he gets lucky with like S-Toss and full pairs. But he's gonna bring in the Tauros now. Cass could bring in like a Snorlax or his Cloyster, or he just sacks the Executor, which is fair too. Like if this Tauros is a Thunderbolt, I could definitely see the scared of the Cloyster. So Cass is last of the 3 normals. Chuba's last can be anything probably. Like probably not Zapdos, or else he would have brought it in on the Cloyster rest. Well, I guess it was a bit risky too with Blizzard, so I guess it could really be anything. Like we could see like maybe like if Alakazam would have been a strong bring in there if he had it. But yeah, okay. So the Alakazam has 5-turn sleep. Yeah, Chuba just sleeps it again, so now the sleep turns reset. He goes back to Tauros. So Kaz is definitely going to stay in here, and he's just giving 3 turns to Tauros. Like, if this is Thunderbolt here, like, that's danger. But okay, it's not, but, like, still slam. Like, if he gets any sort of crit here, he does not get any crits, but, like, yeah. Like, it's forced, like, Cloyster starts to rest again. Okay, so, like, it clicks Blizzard, but now it's, like, it can't switch into Tauros at all. So definitely, I feel like Cloyster definitely gets overpowered a ton. Like the dual Snorlax, you kind of have to para at first. But so you're just gonna go right back to this Chansey. Doesn't bother T-Waving it. These players are playing way too fast. Goddamn. But we'll see if Chuba's gonna click T-Wave or counter at any point. So Kaz scouts there. Goes back to his Alakazam. He gets T-Wave there. So I guess like so Kaz plays that sequence correctly, but like he's burning these Alakazam sleep turns, but it doesn't really matter. There, he finally does not burn them forever, and he's able to bring in his Snorlax. And then we get to play this song and dance again. But like eventually, Kaz is going to have to eat a T-Wave from Chansey, most likely. Which definitely, yep, there we go. Lessens its odds against this Chansey or the other Snorlax. If it's Chuba scouts for Hyper Beam, Kaz full Paras there. So I guess he was waiting for like 4 attack slots. But yeah, like if Cloyster thankfully doesn't get paralyzed there, but like if it did, like it's useless. And so on the rest, on the boom too. So now the Cloyster's dead, but like there's still a full health Snorlax. So like Cloyster really did not do anything. Like I don't know, I hate Cloyster, not gonna lie. But Starmie comes in, it was pretty strong. Like it covers the Zam and Lax, and it can T-Wave the other things. I guess the pair there, like, if Kaz gets a bit lucky with full paralysis, like right there, he can do some damage. So, okay, so Chuba was just gonna get damage on so he could trade with his Tauros at the end. So now, Kaz clicks Body Slam, and then Chuba probably just goes his own Tauros and duels it. I guess he could also, like, go Snorlax and Reflect, which I guess is fine too. Like Kaz's last is Chansey, but like Chuba literally has like Chuba has a lot of tools to take down the Chansey, so I'm not too worried. The Zam is asleep. It is Rhydon last, so he has holy shit. Okay, so Kaz does not have a Chansey. He has Alakazam, Executor, Cloyster, Rhydon, no Chansey. So that was pretty exciting. But like the Rhydon's not going to help here. It's Reflect, Earthquake, Snorlax, and there's a full health Executor. So the Rhydon is not it. But it's a pretty cool team, seeing no Chansey. Like it's not even really like boom offense. Like you have Executor and Twister, and I guess the Snorlax probably is boom too. And he was playing like a boom offense team, and then he didn't want Chansey to lose momentum. But like I think Kaz was such an offensive team, like he just lost way too much momentum early. Like when he got his Executor frozen and was playing 6-on-4, and like at that point you can't just boom and trade because you're already down 2 months. So I think that match was definitely over fairly quickly. Like it's an interesting concept for sure, like the boom spam. But when you're so far ahead, like you can't just trade down with explosions. And then we see Zapdos beat it right on team, which is cool, I suppose. But yeah, that game was over pretty quickly with the freeze. Like you play 6-on-4. But it's a cool team from Cass. We'll see what he loads up next. Like I have no idea if Cass like this when he was actively playing, or maybe he was just bringing it because it's cool. Or maybe it looked good into Chuba Scout. We'll never know because it got frozen like turn 5. Not even turn 5. He got frozen like freaking turn 2. He got frozen turn 2. Also, like Starmie like running Ice Beam instead of Blizzard, like it was just doing no damage. Like Ice Beam doesn't even 3 KO while Blizzard does. Like if he was just running Blizzard and like he wouldn't need a freeze to prevent sleep, he'd just need like 1 miss instead of 2. But I guess also like you have to hit. But yeah, Ice Beam does like 0 damage. It's kind of depressing. Oh my goodness, just absolutely 0. So we're waiting on game 2. Like I don't know what either of them are going to bring. I think it's like for like Nails, like the Nails Surfy bringing the team so super exciting because like the first game like Surfy brought Rhydon and Gengar expecting Jinx and Jolteon, and so he didn't actually get Jinx or Jolteon, nor did he get Monolax, but he did get a Zapdos, so the Rhydon was pretty helpful there. And then he brought Gengar again, game 2, where they tied. And then game 3, he brought Jinx, but then Nails brought Gengar, so it was pretty exciting. Like, they're picking the team dynamics. I think here, like, at least for Chuba, it might be a bit more, he might just guess on what team to bring. Like, you can look at Kaz's scout from years ago, but I'm not sure how helpful it will be. But, well, Kaz has all the information in the world, so we'll switch. We have Gengar Mirror. If one of them, okay, so Hypnosis, and we're just going to see Hypnosis trade. I know when Chuba played Alice in SPL, this happened and he had Psychic Gengar, and then he Psychic down Alice's Gengar, and then slept something else, and then it was up 6-4, and the game ended there. But it seems that might not be the case here if he's just picking Hypnosis. Yeah, Nightshade. So both of these players, alright, so it is Gengar Executor instead of Gengar just Chansey. So if he clicks Psychic here, and now we get to see, is Chuba going to boom? He does not. Does Executor click Sleep Powder? He does not. He just sleeps. Okay. So that's really fine for Chuba. Like the Gengar instead, and basically Executor's done. So he's playing a full mod up basically. But the Executor could still get value for sure because it's like faster than Chansey and can click boom. Well, the Gengar can wake up, but probably not. So Chuba's just gonna slam with his Taurus against Snorlax. I think this is definitely something that is like a more new school, and how he gets get boomed on. Because sometimes, like, if a Snorlax is running like Reflect, and then like Tauros crits once, like you basically take out the Snorlax without really doing like much back to the Tauros, maybe one slam. But there he has to trade. He gets Chuba gets boomed on, so his Tauros goes down. And yeah, so Kaz is able to get the Executor back in, so now he can boom. And the Chansey goes down, and it lives. Woof! And he goes slow, bro. Alright, we're gonna see some Amnesia time. Oh my god! It clicks Substitute. Holy fuck. Oh my god. So it doesn't have Rest, it has Substitute. And I assume the last move is Surf. No, don't get crit Snorlax. Alright, so I guess, like, Sub gives it a few more turns to get parried. Yep, there we go. Because now if you get, like, crit once, it's fine. And then if you get the Sub up against, like, Tauros coming in. So yeah, if Kaz, like, can get out of this with a Sub on, that'd be huge. It's just, like, it's gonna eat so many of them. It's gonna serve 56. Okay, so now Slowbro probably subs again here. Man, this is a pretty cool set. Like I ran Reflect over Thunderwave on my Slowbro in SPO, but I had Rest. Like, this dude does not have anything. So the Rhydon comes in here. It is going to break the sub. So Chuba played around that pretty well. He's going to sub on his own, actually. Because now Rhydon can break the sub. And then Tauros can come in and revenge kill. But now he can fish for full Paris. And maybe he doesn't even need to, like, bring in... Oh, yeah, there's the Paris. And now the Slowbro breaks the sub. And he doesn't even need to bring in his Tauros. So yeah, that was a really, really cool set from Kaz, but Chuba played around it correctly, I think. Like, he got like when you're running no rest, like, you're opening yourself up to getting no paired. But yeah, that was super interesting. I love that one. So we'll see if Kaz's less is Chansey. Like, he didn't have a Chansey last time, so it might not be it again. But damn, but Kaz, like, with that Slowbro's in a great spot. Like, Starmie dies, the Hyper Beam, Rhydon dies, Chansey dies. Like, he just gotta win a Tauros War, and he might win here. Oh, well, the Tauros is dead, so he just has to be a Snorlax. And, like, if it's a Monolax, the Gengar can be helpful here. He's gonna go Gengar and probably try to wake up. We'll see if this is Earthquake. And then we'll see what Kaz's... It is Earthquake. So we'll see what Kaz's last here. Like, if it's Chansey... Like, if it's Full Beam Chansey, that could be pretty strong. But if it's, like, I don't know, Cloyster... It's a Persian! Oh my goodness! Persian might just fucking win here! Like, Slash into Snorlax? Oh, no, don't get crit! No, Persian! Damn, that crit is quite unfortunate. But I guess, yeah. So now you have to freeze here or crit? Chuva Rest. Oh, man. Persian was actually in a great spot, because I don't think, like, Body Slump's probably doing around 40 without the crit, so it takes 2 and you get to slash again and you put the Tauros into, or you put the Lax in the Tauros range, so damn, Persian almost won there. But now, Kaz gets another chance here. If he crits, he gets the crit, so now he just has to hit a Hyper Beam on Starmie, and he does, so we're going to get a Game 3, damn. Kaz has loaded up no Chansey both games and is 1-1, with a really, really cool Snorlax set. Thunderwave Amnesia substitutes Serve. Dang. Like, Chuba had an advantage early on with the Sleep and the Executor. But then, so I think this is a turning point where he boomed the Lax for the Tauros. And then when he got this in, he boomed again. He traded down. And then Slowbro was able to basically go 2 for 1 by getting Starmie in range and then KOing the Rhydon. And then, literally... Kaz having Persian, which is like the one Pokemon, like that breaks to reflect Snorlax. I guess like Chuba could rest loop it. Yeah, I guess Chuba rest loops it because Slash, I don't think like ever crit KOs. Like, well, it does, but it has very low odds. But Kaz got him. He had some pretty respectable odds. Like he needed 2 crits in a row. Like Chuba was definitely favored there at the end. Like, either Persian would have had the 3 KO Snorlax, or Tauros would have had to have 2 crits in a row or a freeze, but Kaz got it, and we're seeing a Game 3. But, yeah, I think both of them played pretty well overall. Like, getting the Executor in from Kaz was strong, booming with Snorlax, and then the Slowbro. And then Chuba, like, he played around the Slowbro well, and even at the end, like, he had odds to win, he just could not finish. This is a super entertaining set. Like, holy. Like, we saw Persian. So I guess, like, Kaz probably doesn't bring Chansey again. And he brings another, like, offense thing. Like, we saw Executor Cloyster Rhydon Sam, and we saw Executor Slowbro Persian Gengar. So, maybe we'll probably see something else cool. I think maybe he brings Gengar, Executor, Cloyster, Snorlax, and Tauros or something like that, and really buys into the boom spam. But damn. Now that was a set and a half for sure, or 2 games even. I'll have to check the numbers on if like Persian. So I think if Snorlax doesn't get crit there, yeah, let's check. Okay, so he's slash. Yeah, if you don't get crit there, like he gets 2 more slashes off, but then Chuva can also rest. Yeah, so he can rest again. And then I don't know what the calc is. I guess we can calculate. So I'm pretty sure Persian to actually get Snorlax is not good at all. Yeah, 6.5 chance to throw KO. So I think Snorlax could definitely rest a bit. Like the crit there means he didn't have to. But yeah, Persian like almost like Persian was kind of the perfect thing there, which is pretty funny. Well, I guess he can always no, he can't slash his face. But yeah. I think Chuba had the odds to win, but then Taro said no, and then he did not. But that was a super exciting game as well, for sure. And now I'm really excited to see what they bring in Game 3. I mean, who knows? We can watch some Dice ABR Kalos tour in the meantime. We got Subflagon. Oof. Snorlax? Sub-Toxic Flagon. Sounds like a banger. Okay, I don't really care that much. So, yeah, Cass could bring pretty something wild. Like, I don't know, like, I think No Chansey is definitely a viable playstyle for sure, especially on, like, boom and these offense-oriented structures. So it wouldn't surprise me if he brings something out there but still viable. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll see, like, rap spam, I guess. But I don't think he'd bring something like definitely bad, like Venusaur, Plants, and like Magneton. Like those Pokemon definitely suck. Like I could definitely see myself like bringing Chansey or Persian to SPL. So maybe he brings like Moltres. That'd be kind of cool. Triple Birds. Well, that's kind of bad, but Moltres by itself is kind of good. But like the Slowbro, I guess we'll talk more about the Slowbro set. Like that's pretty really cool. Like it was giving him more odds to not get crit, I guess. Like especially if he didn't get parried a few times. Like there's one Starmie only parried a few times, but yeah, like Thunderbolt, like it takes. Let's see how many subs. Okay, so it subs at +3, and then gets to +4, and then it takes 1, 2 to break it. And then, but Chuba plays around it mostly correctly, I think. That's a cool set. Unfortunately, you can't fight all the moves. Like, if it also had rest, that'd be even more of a banger. Alright, let's go. Game 3. Chuba not being voiced on Smoktaurus is also hilarious. Like, this dude went 8-3 in his finale has never voiced Smoktaurus. Maybe Troll will do him a favor. For what Chuba might bring, I'm not sure. Like, he brought my Zap, which is a pretty strong team, and then he brought, like, Garmydon. Well, like, the Gengar Rhydon, I don't, like, particularly love because you kind of get dicked on by other Rhydon, like, especially if Chansey or some Lifted Paralysis or anything like that. So it's not a personal favorite. But, we'll see what he brings next. I'm surprised it wasn't, like, Mega Train Gengar for Rhydon, but who knows. Goodness, let's go! Man, I've really been like talking RBY for like the past hour and 40 minutes, I think, which is just love me some RBY, that's for sure. Where's MCAS? I'm interested if like Chuva was expecting this at all, or if like Kaz. Oh, there we go. I'll talk about more after. All right, we got the Gengar lead again. So again, like if one has Psychic, that could be pretty interesting. If alright, so Chuba does have Psychic this time. Gets a special drop, misses Hypnosis. So if Gengar wins the tie and clicks Psychic here, that is very dangerous. But he does not win the tie. Kaz gets Hypnosis off. So Chuba can probably afford to stay in at least one turn, but he's just gonna go right to his Chansey. And then again, we're gonna see is Kaz going to boom. He clicks Submission. Holy shit. Okay, so Kaz is whipping out all the goons this week. So he has Submission Gengar, which is hilarious. So I wouldn't be surprised, like, if he is bringing something like Moltres that wants to lure. Like, he wants to, like bring, like, cause I think, like, Amaranth brought Submission Gengar with, like, Toxic Spin Moltres or something like that in SPL. And, like, it was to, like, lure down Chansey and stuff. But, Chuba not clicking Psychic there, I guess he doesn't have it. He lets himself get boomed on. Like, he's still at 30. But, alright, so now we get the Chansey's paralyzed and the Jolteon's clicking double kick. So definitely some danger here, like even if it's paired. But he just goes Snorlax, and now he'll get to click Body Slam here. Cloyster comes in. So it's Gar, Cloy, Jolt right now. But like I wouldn't be surprised if there was no Chansey. And there was like, I don't know, something else, Executor, Alakazam, double electric for all I care. So, Cloyster getting paired on the first turn in is definitely suboptimal, because now Snorlax can kind of break through. Yeah, and so Chuba has the Gengar Starmie. So, like, the last game he brought Rhydon, we could also see Zapdos or Alakazam last. Pretty, like, those would make a ton of sense as well. So this Jolteon's looking like a threat, and so Chuba gets the turn right. He stays in with Jolteon, or he stays in with Starmie, just like Surf, but then he misses 1 out of 256. Oh my lord. Damn. So Chuba's either like really, really scared of Jolteon that he needs to surf it with Starmie, or maybe he was just, he called the double kick. But yeah, that 1 out of 256 miss. Definitely quite suboptimal, because Starmie's down. But these games are going really fast. Like, it's effectively, like, so Chuba's down 2 mons, counting the Gengar. Chansey's at half and Parrot, Snorlax at half, while Cass is the Cloyster half and Parrot, so it's pretty evening. Cass, we'll see. He could go his own Tauros or his Snorlax here. Or even Cloyster, I suppose, but I think Cloyster would definitely be a bit more risky. Especially if there's, like, T-Bolt or something, or just, like, general paralysis. Snorlax is also kind of scary for Chuba to deal with. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he just slams it down. But the Tauros comes in here. So I would assume Kaz is a Snorlax. I feel like that's a safe assumption. But I would also, if I had to guess, he may not have a Chansey. Let's see. Kaz with a Speed Tie, no crit. Chuba gets the crit, so now it's in Hyper Beam range. But I wouldn't be surprised if he just slams anyway. Because I feel like Snorlax can come in for not free, but it can come in decently well here. But if Chuba, if they both slam here, then Cass has the opportunity to slam next turn and win the Duel War. So he does slam, he gets the crit. What does Chuba do? He clicks Beam. Okay. So now the Snorlax surely comes in. Jinx comes in! Oh boy. Gengar, Jinx, Cloyster, Jolteon. No Chansey. Snorlax last. Damn. Now that is quite. These are some great teams. Like, I think Gengar Jinx is actually kind of cool. Like, if you leave Gengar into Jinx, you boom, then you bring Jinx in, and then you, like, kiss it. And my god, it's counter! Whew! Holy shit. God damn. This Jinx is threatening. Countered again! Oh my god. Chuba does not know his RBY mechanics. Yeah, like, you can still counter again there if you switch. So now he has to go back to Tauros. So he basically he sacked his Chansey basically as Gengar. That's an absurdly huge turning point. Damn, Kaz is looking here. Does he get the slam? He does not, but he misses Blizzard! Oh no! Holy shit. So now we'll see if the last is. Surely it's Snorlax. Surely. Surely it is Snorlax. Okay, so bringing the Cloyster. If it's not Snorlax, I'm going to scream. Okay, so I guess, well, Chuva is Thunderbolt. He probably just clicks Thunderbolt. But he's going to switch to Gengar on the Cloyster rest. So we'll see if he wakes here. But he has Zapdos last. There we go. No way the last is Rhydon. It is Zapdos. Okay. So Kaz has no Snorlax nor Chansey. So I think Chuva should win here because he has the Zapdos advantage. But he's giving Zapdos a chance to, I guess, like, agility up, but he can bring in the Snorlax. It wouldn't surprise me if he has, like, Beam or Boom here, so I guess you go Snorlax. Yeah, is he going to explode here? He just clicks Body Slam. Okay. I feel like, yeah, I think it's fine. So now you bring in your own Zapdos, and you try to win here. And then, okay, so Chuba should win here unless he gets really unlucky. Well, there's one. There's the crit. Oh boy. There's the crit again. God damn. Kaz is going to take the series and probably the biggest upset of the first round. Damn. Down goes Chuva. Kaz wins with a no Chansey, no Snorlax, double electric, also Gengar plus Jinx. Dang. That was... Did Chuva bring the same team game 1? No, he did bring his Zapdos, but damn. Now that was... Whew, that was a set and a half for sure. Just, like, insane. I think if we talk about, like, turning points in the game, like, if one, we'll talk at the beginning, like, if Chuba gets the Psychic off, like, if he wins the Sweet Tie, he's in a huge spot for sure, but he does not. The Submission Gengar, I think here, so this tells me he's not Psychic, or maybe he just wants to recover anyway, he's going to eat the Explosion, and that was fine. The Jolteon, Twister. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I think here, staying in is probably fine. Like, he is scared of Zapdos now that he's scared of Jolteon now that we know Zapdos. I think Surf is pretty strong here. Like, he gets the crit and double kick. But, turning point number 1 is definitely the Surf miss right here. Because, Jolteon goes down and Stormbeast is alive. Like, obviously that's a huge difference. And then, the next point is this Jinx, the counter Jinx. And, so Chuva does not know how to play around. Like, he has to just stay in here with Gengar. But instead he goes Chansey and gets countered again. So he effectively sacks his Gengar and Chansey for no reason. And that's the Tauros. Here, he does not get the para, but he misses Blizzard, so his Tauros stays alive. And then here, the Cloyster. He gets the Zapdos. Big Slam. So here, like, Chuva should win this interaction. But he gets parried, he gets crit, he does not crit, and then he gets crit again. So Chuva definitely got a bit unlucky in games 2 and 3, I think, with the Snorlax at the end. Like, I think he's favored there. And then I think he's also favored in this endgame, but Kaz pulled it back. And then game 1, he kind of just won the game. But that was a super interesting series for sure. So stay tuned for the next set.